Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Welcome in the TEFS Trading Room. My name is Agi, as most of you know. And let's just start with the preparation for the trading day. Well, I hope you had a beautiful green day. So far, just a green stripe. So hopefully today I can continue this great week indeed. Market was quite volatile, especially yesterday after the good employment news, just got a very nasty sell-off. So let's see what happened yesterday first. Traders, please let me know if the sound is okay. If not, of course, I can adjust it. So let's see indeed. We just started yesterday with a nice gap up thanks to the unemployment rate and the ADP non-farm employment change, which both of the data has been just really good, nice improvement. But as it was just read between the lines, the reasoning behind these good numbers, it was not good enough for the market to keep up with this nice gap up yesterday, and we have seen a huge move to the downside, and actually we could use it with the unity, especially TQQQ a little bit, and let's see today how this market is going to work out. At the moment, as you can see, the pre-market is consolidating, like not too much indeed. Hola Nitsan, ¿qué tal? I should not ask yesterday. Oh, what happened? Please let me know. If you need any help still, I'm here for you. Okay. Oh no, really? Okay, we don't have it by the TEFs. I mean, I hopefully it's not the evolution problem because okay, if Comex, maybe it's a data feed. No, maybe it's a data feed. But listen, we still have half an hour, and I know they can be like super quick solving everything. So fingers crossed for you that the problem is going to be solved in like the next half an hour. I know. Don't worry, they are quite fast, so I really hope it's going to be okay. On the test platform so far, I cannot see any problems, so I'm sure it's not the Trader Revolution side. I'm just mentioning Trader Revolution because some brokerages, proprietary trading companies are using Trading Evolution. This is our platform, the TEFS platform. It's a very nice and sophisticated platform. But as by every brokerage or any prop trading companies, technical issues can occur. Unfortunately, thank God, it's really rare. But I really hope it's going to be up soon. Hi Tara, good afternoon to you. Nice to see you. So I was just telling you before that I hope you had a very nice and green day yesterday. I have nothing to complain about, especially this week was still green weeks in or green days in a row. Hopefully this day is going to be the same. However, guys, I'm a bit afraid of that day. And the reason is, look at the SPY again, all-time high environment. We are starting in an inside day, no more trigger. This little bounce, what you can see in the pre-market on the SPY, it was caused by the unemployment claims numbers, which was lower than expected. So that's quite of a good numbers. But even the tech seems like they found some bottom, hopefully after this yesterday sell-off. However, there are still concerns here and there. I'm just going to talk about what are days indeed. Triple Q looks bearish. I'm just going to check it. Nitsan, hi Buzak. Good evening to you. I hope you are doing great. Okay, so triple Q. At the moment, I agree with you completely. What I was just talking about yesterday as well, analyzation of the daily charts, both of the triple Q and the SPY. First of all, the SPY is just trying to break this all-time high levels for several times indeed, or has tried, and it has been trying so far, but could not succeed. Until this point, triple Q though seems like as a typical dead cat bounce scheme or form on the daily chart. What has happened? We did break the 50 EMA with two big red candles, actually three, because even the first big red candle was closing under the 50 EMA, and 50 EMA was quite of a strong support for the triple Q for almost like a year now. It's February, so it's crazy. And but now we have seen a two big green candles bounce with a not very impressive volume, I would say, but still okay. And the recent 2 days though, it became red, especially yesterday, as I just mentioned. I'm just repeating myself for the newcomers that hi Vida, it's nice to see you. Good morning to you. That what happened yesterday that we started very nicely in the gap up, but that good numbers on the labor market front, it was not that good behind the scenes, and the market definitely was a little bit euphoric in pre-market, and after the market opened, the whole big profit what it was just made in the pre-market, it was just given back. So everything, and even more indeed, both on the SPY and the triple Q. As you can see, the triple Q tried to pull back towards the end of the day. Very volatile day we had yesterday. Look at that. Crazy. And today, unfortunately, my big fear is we do not have enough trigger, do not have enough news yet, and we are starting in both indices in a inside day. And I agree with Nitsan in this case that this still looks for me rather a 2 days that can bounce, and it can just roll over very easily from this 2050 EMA levels. Well, let's see. Of course, this is just a plain TA analysis, so I don't think so you know that this is like 100% sure this is going to happen. I'm just telling you what I do see. We will see it with the flow. Hopefully we will see a nice direction today. Okay, hi Mr. Brackage, nice to see you. Monster comeback Buzak on BE. Oh yeah, you like this stock nowadays, don't you? Now let's see this BE. Oh wow, okay. You know what? Today I'm going to put it on my long list. Today I'm definitely going to put it on my long list. You are right. This looks quite good for the long candidates list indeed. You guys, thank you very much for your watch list. Traders, I encourage you if you have any great candidates for today. Don't keep it yourself. You know, this is the power of this fantastic trading community by the TEFS, that we always help into each other with candidates, with calls, with setups, with everything actually. And I'm very proud of you. Really, it's a joy to trade with you every day here indeed. MU, yes, MU looks bullish because actually I've just read an article about Micron. Micron stock pops because the executives just said to calm nervous investors. So this is the reason why MU it's still looking strong until the rest of the sector is struggling. Look at that, 427. It's getting back to this 440 area. I like MU as well to the long side. Yes, Buzak, up to 500 then down to 400. Which one? Oh yes, APP. It was a earning stock. It's on my list, and very crazy move. I agree with you. At the moment, it's down a lot. So you know what? I'm going to forget this stock. So I'm just going to start my list indeed. So we have a long, a short, and a secondary list candidates at the moment. And on the short side, I'm just going to get a plugin immediately already. Short S. Okay. So long, short, and secondary. Hi, Martins. Nice to see you. Good morning, or actually good afternoon. Need some VRT again. Okay, I'm just checking it. VRT, not VRTX I need. Oh my goodness, do you think it's going to be a second day after such a huge gap up? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Secondary list, definitely secondary list, I would say. Okay, guys, so MU and BE, we were mentioning these two stocks already to the long side. Okay, NVDA same, but at resistance level. I don't know, guys. NVDA just tricked me yesterday. I'm going to be extra careful with this stock. I just left yesterday. I just got a little bit more for a swing. Let's see whether it's going to be continued. But indeed, NVDA looks like as a still as a continuation. Looks strong today, but I'm going to be careful with this NVDA for today. Okay, so I'm not going to call it like that. Indeed. Yes, this 190 level doesn't look like a good one. SNDK looks strong enough for a reversal, in my opinion. indeed. Let's see whether it can continue towards, first of all, 650 area, 650, 660, and back to the 700. I agree that Nissan SNDK, we should watch it. I'm just going to watch it in the secondary list indeed, because you know this can be quite of a crazy stock. So guys, today as well, amazing candidates we have. But before, I'm just going to dig deep into the candidates. Let's just quickly check the markets all over the world and financial assets, how they've outperformed so far. Europe nice and green, very green, especially the DAX. Asia mixed. At this time, Asia is in red indeed. The DXY index, it's under 97. Not a big change. Futures nice and green, and the silver is pulling back, and even the gold is just tugged on this 5100 level. So let's just check it as well. And the big surprise that finally Bitcoin, it's a green day. I can't believe, but I see a green day on the Bitcoin. I'm still not very enthusiastic about this green day, because you know, until it just cannot break the 68 70k level. Rather, let's just go to the Bitcoin to show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, the 68, it's a nice bounce after this ugly red day, but this is still not enough. We need to go back to 70k first, break it through, and second big level is the 72, 73,000 level as well. ASTS, of course, Mr. Brakic, let me just check. ASTS, how does it look like? Perfect short candidate for me, $86 level under the 50 EMA. I love it. I guess it had some news in the pre-market. So ASTS, I love it to the short side. Thank you very much to pay your attention to this talk. I think Bitcoin will get to 60 at least. Nissan, by the way, me too. I think it's still not over. It's still not over on this pullback, but let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here indeed. Okay, traders, what else? What else in here? Crypto futures, we were watching it. Headlines, not too much. Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq moving as tech fights this footing. Treasury steady as precious metals dip, especially the silver. Cisco was an earnings stock which is going down at the moment. Coal stocks are gaining if you are trading any type of coal stocks, guys, because Trump unveils executive order calling for industry deals with military. So this can be good for the coal stocks. What else in the international news? Quickly, Alphabet 100-year sterling bond raises new fears over debt-fueled AI arms race. We know this is still a concern. That's why I was telling you that there are some concerns for sure to reach a new all-time high on the market. So that's why I'm going to be careful with today. Yes, Nitsan, BBIO. This is a biotech stock. I know that. Shares rise after positive results for treatment. Very nice. And we can trade it. Let me just check it. BBIO. This can be on our secondary list. Small biotech stocks on good news can be a really nice pumpers. And this is not a lower price stock either. So you know what? Let's just give a chance for BBIO on the secondary list. Thank you, Nitsan. That looks quite interesting. And SNY on your list as well. SNY, Sanofi, which is moving down at the moment a lot, actually. Pre-market volume, not bad either. Yeah, you know what? That looks like as a great short. Not a huge mover, though. Let's see, SNY. Hi, Paul. ASX is really stretched and they have some regulatory probe news, maybe a bear candidate. Let's see. I'm just checking it immediately. Asset technologies, it's very stretched. Pre-market volume, though, it's not my favorite, but I agree with you. It's on 2460, extremely extended. Let's see. Let's see. Good one for the secondary list, I think. ASX. A good one. And yes, like you know, profit taking can be triggered at any bad news for sure. Yes, Cisco, as I've told you guys, not the best in the earnings numbers. That's why we see Cisco a big drop, very extended, but on support levels, on this $80 level, yeah, you are right, but I'm still going to call it to the short side, Nitsan, especially, you know, if the sentiment on the market is going to get rather to the bearish side, this can have an impact on the Cisco, and it's going to be able to break this $79 level, which is quite of the low, a little bit lower on the pre-market. I'm going to watch it for sure, and I'm just going to check it why Cisco is going down so much. Actually, switches, yes, 7%, posting non-GAAP gross margin 67.5, below the consensus. So no good news, no good news indeed. And anyway, very, very extended on the daily. We have the restaurant brands as well, 1.3% higher on QRSR, which just gave back all of the profit. Can we trade these restaurant brands? Oh yeah, but ugly. Okay, let's just leave it. Quantum Space, QS. I know some of you like this stock, and it is in the news, down 8%. Anyway, it's quite extended to the downside, but it's down on latest financial results. QS, I'm going to pull it to the short list, but for me, it's a little bit too much extended to the downside. Let's see whether it's not going to attract some dip buyers here, okay? Hi, Zuki, nice to see you. And we see our FSLY. Yes, FSLY, it was an earnings stock again. FSLY can go to our long list. As far as I remember, the numbers were quite good. A little bit too much to the upside, but this is a lower price stock. Still a lot of space to go. Trip, bad earnings. Trip, I have a problem with Trip. It's on that nowadays TripAdvisor hasn't got such a great volume. Now it's not that bad. And oh my God, that's not a big mover. -3%. Maybe not my ultimate favorite. Okay, and Zuki, you still mentioned NVCR. Novocure Limited, which is up 35%. Wow, that's a lot. NVCR, we can just move it to the long side, but let's be careful with this stock because it's up already. I see all air just checking already. Yes, that looks like a nice one. Pre-market volume, not bad, but a bit too much to the downside for me. So let's just check it on the secondary list because of that. Hey, HL, I don't know your name, unfortunately. I just see these nicknames or whatever what the YouTube just brings me up, guys. So sorry for that. Cisco, we were talking about AppLovin. AppLovin, definitely interesting. It's on the short side already. We have Albemarle here as well. ALB, which is a little bit higher, not a huge mover at the moment. Pre-market volume very low. If you like this stock, we can watch it. Not my favorite for today. Memory storage stocks are moving as well, like Sendix, Seagate, Micron, Western Digital. The moves also come after Cisco pointed to rising memory costs in latest earnings results, which could weigh on its profits moving forward. So we can watch not only SanDisk traders, but STX, MU as well, of course, and WDC if you are interested in these stocks. Unity, yes, Paul. Yesterday we had such a huge trade on Unity, so definitely I'm going to get it on my list for today as well. It made a quite of a nice pullback. Let's see whether it can have a reversal finally. Okay, firstly, we were talking about Paycom software. We have here as well PAYC, which is down a lot on the news. Let me just check the pre-market volume, shy 70, but it's very weak. Wow, that's crazy. PAYC, not the best volume, unfortunately. Ooh, Viking Therapeutics is here as well. Traders, huge move on the Viking. Let me just check the reason. Biopharma stock, as you know, 16%, as it's announced plans to advance its oral obesity drug again. Big competition on this field, guys. That's amazing. VKTX, it is a type of a biotech stock which can move like crazy. So I'm just going to move it to my long list actually. RGTI checking, RGTI, Rigetti Computing, which is, whew, This is poised for maybe for a reversal soon, but now it's down a lot. Second day momentum to the downside. Maybe we can watch it on the secondary list, Nissan, I think. Anheuser-Busch here, INBV is here as well. BUD 3% higher if you like this stock. Here again, earnings, but for me it's very stretched and the volume is okay, but not the best. Hi, Adrena. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here and everyone else, traders. Hopefully, this is going to be another great green day in the TEFS trading room. I'm going to do my best for that. So far this week is trade green, so I want to go for 5. Let's see if it's going to be successful. Again, for the newcomers who just joined, welcome. Second, I hope that you had a beautiful green day yesterday. And third, today can be bumpy again, guys, with sewing, volatility on the highest, reasons for that, SPY on close to all-time high levels, triple Q, little bit ugly because it got rejected on the 50-20 EMA after nice 2 green days. As you know, there is a really big hassle around this AI stocks nowadays and the spending, and it has impact on the NVDA, on the Google and everything. So I'm still expecting quite of a volatile session on the triple Q and especially the tech related stocks indeed. No more trigger for today on the news. I'm just checking. Unemployment claims was lower than expected, so that was quite of a good news. We're still going to get existing home sales though at 10 o'clock. And what else? Natural gas storage 30-year bond auction at 1 p.m. Sometimes this is moving the market. And 2 FOMC member speakers we will have at 7 p.m. Logan and Miran is going to speak, but that's it. And tomorrow, traders, tomorrow it's a big day, 13th of February, Friday. So if you go for these numbers, and you know what does it mean? Hopefully it's going to be a very lucky day for us. Anyway, CPI number is going to be released. It's a much better or huge factor for the market, not the 13th of Friday for sure, but the CPI is coming tomorrow before market open. Okay. Oh yes, McDonald's. I forgot McDonald's. Vida is really MCD. Let me just check McDonald's. I don't like it too much to tell the truth. Yeah, maybe. It's very extended though. Yes, Paul. Triple Q50 SMA 616.53, which was also around the pre-market high. Thank you very much for that note. It's very important from the technical side. Will I put a 13 EMA tomorrow? Just joking. No, that's actually, I really like this joke. That's a good one. Exactly. 13 EMA we are going to trade with tomorrow, traders. Maybe it's going to get us some luck. Okay, guys. Now let's see the candidates list first. I have a lot to the secondary list, but I still want to take a look at my watch list. On my watch list, Unity, again, weak 1.50%, not that weak as it was yesterday. Reddit is in red. Baba, Applied Materials, going to release earnings after market close, by the way, and is so extended. Be careful with that stock for today. Apple is in red. XOM, oil is in red, Disney is in red, coin, is it still in red? The rest of the big stocks are green, Amazon 0.08, so not a huge green, but it's trying hard here after this still continuation pattern for me to the downside on the Amazon daily, to tell the truth. AVGO 0.14%, PRTR 0.31%, Google 0.37%, and the strongest big names are definitely MU, NVDA, AMD, Hood is coming back as well, Tesla 0.80%, Meta is not bad either, and Microsoft 0.50%. So these we can watch it to the long side. Hi Todd, buenos días, ¿qué tal? Crocs, definitely I'm watching. Crocs. This is a big mover. Pre-market, no, I don't know. Crocs. Now let's see. Wrong. Aha. Pre-market volume a little bit. 240, not bad. It got news, I guess. Earnings or something like that. $95. 95. Wow, that's a huge gap for the Crocs. Yeah, we can watch it in the, I think in the secondary list. What do you think on the Crocs? Looks like strong, looks like strong. I don't know though whether it can continue, and we need a little bit more volume in. Oh, what's that big red candle here? Maybe just a tick in the system. And you are watching Shopify. This was a yesterday earnings stock on Shopify, and it was such a crazy mover, and I was so angry at myself not watching this stock, because this was, and I remember Jeremy even called this stock that we completely missed it, because that was like a perfect gap fill on the daily. I agree with you that we should watch it for the secondary day of the Shopify for today. I completely agree. So traders, so here it is, the candidates for today. Again, I am expecting a volatile whipsawing day, not too many triggers, only unemployment claim. We had spike very close to all-time highs again, triple Q, ugly rejection on the 50-20 EMA, 2 days in a row, and now it's just starting in a small green though. But until it's not going to break this 618 level, I'm not telling anything about the direction on the triple Q. FSLY, Plavin Buzak, yeah, as you can see, FSLY, it's already on my long list, Plavin on the short list, and I'm just going to put them on my chart as well. MUBE, BE, I'm going to watch it maybe instead of coin. SMCI, Oracle, we have a little bit better. VKTX, I'm going to watch it today. MU definitely watching. Oracle, I'm not sure. SNDK, the crazy one, is definitely on my list today as well. Cisco, yeah, let's just check Cisco, Shopify, as we were talking about, SHOP. Okay, and what else? VKTX, ASTS was not bad either, actually. QS2. I'm going to give a chance. Watching AMD, Tesla, definitely. And maybe Hood. Maybe I'm going to watch here Hood as well. Traders, let me just check Hood. Especially if the Bitcoin is staying green, then Hood can be a nice reversal here. And look at that, we have a gap to fill on the Hood as well. So I'm going to watch Hood as well today, traders. Where is my Hood? QS, I don't have space. Maybe instead of Oracle, I'm going to watch Hood today. Okay, guys, we still have 1 minute to go. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to be like, as always, not hurry into trades. We have time, plenty of time indeed, and let's just go for the nice and very much established setup, because don't forget, for good trader, what it matters, it's selectivity, quality over quantity. At least this is my motto in trading, and I always try to train my private mentor traders as well to push into this direction. Less trades sometimes they do worse more than more trades indeed. Humble Ninja, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Okay, we are just getting open soon in this crazy market. 30 seconds. SPY triple Q still hanging on small green, not that small though. SPY 0.33, 0.30, quite of an okay green. Thanks for the unemployment claims. But as I've told you, I'm not expecting a huge decision from the market today, especially before the long weekend, because don't forget that tomorrow the market is open fully, but Monday it's a day off on the market. It's Washington's birthday, President's Day in the US. And tomorrow, CPI numbers before the market opened. So good luck, everyone. We are open for business. Let's see what today market is going to give us. I'm going to focus especially on the new stocks, as every day they are the best candidates to get some early trades on. Tesla, nice jump up. So does NVDA, as I see. I just close my last shares here. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Ooh, ASTS, big move to the downside. Okay. Shopify. Tesla is really moving. Oh, Hood already gave up. Look at that. I was just watching it maybe to go for some more gap fill. No chance as I see. VKTX pulling lower. SPY triple Q still holding the gap up. At least so far, but triple Q is getting a bit weaker here as I see. 10 o'clock we will get the existing home sales traders, which maybe is going to have an impact on the market, but I'm not expecting too much. How about MU? 430 level again on the MU. Look at that number is just really there all the time. I'm watching Cisco for a possible gap and go trade here. Cisco. 79.50. Oh, let's see. I'm still not calling it. How about Bitcoin? It's still in green. Oh yeah, it's still over 68K. Market is quite volatile. What I just mentioned to you in the pre-market that this is, or for the session, that this is what I'm expecting. I think Cisco, I don't know, 79.50 under the lows maybe. I'm a bit afraid of Cisco. Let's just leave it. Okay, MU is still building a consolidation there. Hood I'm still watching. BE I'm watching for a possible reversal. Plovin, big mover. SPY, big green candle at the moment. AMD looking strong too, by the way. Let me just check WDC as well. Whew. Straight green candles just like SNDK actually. MU very strong. Wow. SNY checking. Hi, Jeremy. Yeah, that looks like Cisco, isn't it? That looks like Cisco as well, under 47, right? Yeah, that looks like as a healthy gap and go play. I agree with you. SNY. Market, especially the triple Q, is breaking out in the moment at the moment. But actually, this SNY for me is the same like Cisco. Might I would take it only under 46.90, 88, something like that, but looks quite good. Actually, stop loss, it's over the high indeed. So just under 90, like 88, something like this. And Cisco looks good as well. Applovin, you think it's going to go higher, Buzak? Interesting. You know what? I'm going to watch it around this $400 level. Market is quite crazy, guys. Be careful with this market. I had no guts to take this Cisco. I don't know why I'm a bit afraid of that. NVDA looks like as a reversal as well. Humble Ninja, I would say that over 193 it's a long, maybe under the lows it's just going to go down. Another one which I'm watching traders, it's BBIO or VKTX. Both of them good news. NVCR checking, maybe instead of BE. Yeah, I like VKTX 34, guys. VKTX over 34. This is a crazy stock, so watch out. Yes, AMD is better. I agree, Tara. I completely agree with you. VKTX, I'm going to take it with a long over 35, stop loss under 32. Watch out with the share size. This can be a crazy mover, please. Okay. All right. So SNY has entered. On the SNY, I want to see like a 46, 30, 40 for the first partial. It looks quite good indeed. Overall market, it's a little bit in trouble again, especially the triple Q. BBIO looks the same. I don't know why I want to rather to go with VKTX to tell the truth. I like it a little bit better. Okay, guys, so SNY, it's in under 90. I would like to see a first partial. I'm not going to be greedy today, 46.50, around 46.50. And I'm still keeping an eye on your Applovin, but only I think over for 400 level. ASTS, Jeremy. Oh, that was beautiful. I missed it. Perfect gap and go. Perfect gap and go. Guys, FSLY is very strong too. Look at FSLY. It does not care too much about the market, but oh my goodness, look at this daily candle. You still can go higher? Ah, no, I'm not going to risk that. MU though, it's very strong. Apple shorting. Okay. Let me just check Apple here. Tesla is breaking out. Oh, ASTS, I can't believe it. That was a perfect call. Rocks checking. I was not that brave to take FSLY. It's a daily high breakout. But MU is trying hard too for a breakout too. Indeed, look at that. Crocs for a reversal. Not bad, Jeremy. Not bad. It's a bit spready though for me. And VCR breaking down, so MVCR, it's not a good one. Let me just check Applovin. 400, but it can be tricky. It can be tricky, especially as I check the market. It's all over the place. This is what I was expecting. Beautiful on ASTS, fantastic call, Jeremy on ASTS. How Cisco is doing? It could not do it. That's why I was afraid of that stock, guys. Okay, so far Spine Triple Q are still fighting for a direction after a small gap up. Tesla moving higher. My SNY, unfortunately, is not moving that much. QS as well. Yeah, I could not watch this stock so far. That was a nice breakdown, but it still can be. So I'm going to keep an eye on QS. Okay, traders, so far only SNY. It's still in a small green, but I don't like this rejection on the lows. Market still no decision which direction it wants to go. Indeed. Weakest stock on my list, again, Unity. Guys, Unity. Unbelievable. Unity looks like it's a continuation. NVDA, no. Puzak, it looks good. As I called you in the first site as well, that over 193, it looks fantastic, like 193, 10, 15. But I burned myself with NVDA yesterday. It doesn't mean it's not going to go. SLV, oh yeah, definitely. Humble Ninja, you are watching as well, okay. SLV looks good for a reversal. I love SLV. 75.20. It's already in. I think I'm going to go in 75. I really like the daily on the SLV, Jeremy. Sorry, guys. Don't have voice. My voice just disappearing. So SLV, I'm going with this as well, under 75, but a little bit lower share size. SLV is the silver, guys. Silver got a quite of a big pullback. SNY, I'm starting not liking it too much, unfortunately. It's just coming back. SPY Triple Q still so much in trouble. Unbelievable. And MU is breaking up. I was thinking on this 430. But the market is not giving any great support at the moment. Roblox is in red as well, or Reddit, very weak traders. Reddit looks like as a bear flag. I'm going to watch Reddit here. Regarding VKTX, I still like VKTX over 34. This is a biotech stock. It does not care too much about the market, but unfortunately SNY could not make the first partial and it's just breaking higher. So I'm going to watch it if it breaks the $47 level. SPY still no decision. SMCI going down. Meta in red again. Crocs entered. Good luck with the Crocs. As I've told you, it was way too spready for me, unfortunately. Just switch out my air condition. It was so hot today in Spain. Applovin is still holding so nicely and the SPY is breaking out. SNY. Last chance for the SNY. VKTX has not entered yet. MU I missed. Should we give a chance for Eplovin? Let me just check you. I missed Eplovin, but it's on the, oh, that's not good. It's the 9 EMA. No, I missed Eplovin. So SPY broke, but got a rejection immediately. So that's not the best news. Nike strong again, JP Morgan. Croc still looks good, by the way. If it's getting down on this spread, maybe I'm going to watch it around 100. Oracle making a reversal too. But AVGO, SLV doesn't want to enter as I see. Cannot find really nice setups, or what I found, it's just I missed, unfortunately. AVGO. Okay, SPY and Triple Q, both of them are breaking out, but I cannot see a very strong volume. So no strong sentiment indeed. This is quite not a good news. Ah, MU. Shoop. STX 11% higher. Crazy. WMT, guys, WMT is going to release earnings next week, by the way, and look at that, it's still pushing higher. Tesla very strong today as well. NVIDIA, again, you see, is just doing this nonsense move. Ugly, NVIDIA is ugly. Guys, unfortunately, this SMY has the last shares here, last chance here. And the market, I'm not sure it can make this move higher. Let's just watch it. VKTX, unfortunately, not moving. Hood is a complete bear flag. And Eplovin made the reversal there. So far, not a nice market, but this is what I was expecting, and this is what I was telling you. And unfortunately, highlighted this move we are going to see. And look at coin, guys. Coin just breaking 150. Wow. Okay. Hood looks like as a continuation lower too. How about Apple? Buzak on the Eplovin short. I would short Eplovin under 3, early as 392 for me. 392 for me for the short. Apple not strong today. And I'm going to watch a possible short on the market with the triple Q, TQQQ under the lows. Because if these bears are going to get unleashed here, that's going to be a big move to the downside again. So I'm going to watch this 51.70 first for the short, but let's just wait with that so far. Not a nice market, that's for sure. Unfortunately, SNY is getting close to my stop loss. Still a bit more patient with that because of the volume. AFRM moving down again. Oh, okay, traders, TQQQ, as I've told you, TQQQ. I'm going to take it under 51.55, 51.55 on the TQQQ, under 51.55. So under 51.54. SNY, shame on you. I know, Nitsan. Let's see if we can continue the red stripe. If we do, I'm going to get it in with the TQQQ. Eplovin, I did not take Eplovin. If you took Eplovin 392, this is doing great. 390 would be my first partial. TQQQ not in yet, and unfortunately SNY is getting close to the stop loss. What Cisco? Cisco did it. At the end, it did it. Nice call on Eplavin. Beautiful. TQQQ in. Traders on the TQQQ. I want to see 20 cents just for a quick partial. Look at that beautiful entry. So around 30, 35, 613 on the TQQQ we are. Very nice. TQQQ, fantastic. I'm going to take 75% off. 51.30. Bravissimo. Okay. Beautiful partial on the TQQQ. I'm going to move my stop loss slightly over the entry and let it run. If it can run, just let it run. But unfortunately, SNY was just a half share size, but still very disappointing. It doesn't want to go down. And Eplavin, fantastic call. Here comes the second partial on the Eplavin traders. If you took this perfect reversal there. And over 47.25, I need to get out on the SNY. But actually, TQQQ was a very nice winner for me. Market is still ugly, very much whipsawing. Be extra careful with the share size today, guys. Please. VKTX not doing anything. How about Bitcoin? So one winner so far. Let's see whether SNY is making the reversal here. Bitcoin in trouble too. ASTS again. Yeah, I was watching it. But for me, it's rather 85.60 Nitsan on the ASTS for the second part. Why I did not take a plugin? It was so nice. Yeah, I would take it 85.60, under 85.60 rather. No, don't go there, SNY. Come on. Jeremy is going for 85.45. Okay. You see, guys, this depends on what's your actual setup strategy there. Tesla big drop again. Look at that. MU on the VWAP. I'm watching MU too. Oh, beautiful. Eplavin second partial traders. 385. Beautiful second partial on the Eplavin. Very much well done on this call. Fantastic trade. On the TQQQ, I'm going to take a second partial around 51 and then let it run. Market is starting this sell-off again. And here comes ASTS. SNY, come on, make this reversal, please. Yes, Jeremy, I completely agree. Even over the 400 for this quick scalp, but especially when it just break this VWAP, that was just perfect because the original direction, it was definitely to the downside. Market is fighting though, guys. Market is fighting hard not to bleed more here. Let's see. Here comes even ASTS. She still looks like a good one, as you just called. SNY is still holding. Let's see. SPY triple Q bear flagging. My triple Q TQQQ trade is still in. SNY still in with this half share size trade, and it made the reversal from this 47.20. That's a good sign, but not enough yet. It needs to really give up now. Unit is still going down 6%, but made another reversal on this 1940. That's interesting. Roblox very big. Okay, traders, we are going for the second partial on TQQQ in 10 cents. Fantastic. Don't want to be greedy here. I was a bit stretched on that share size. You know, TQQQ, I'm always stretched a bit. Okay. Ah, what an ugly market. Oh my goodness. Yes, I see. I keep an eye on that, Jeremy. And Mr. Brackage, I've seen just the Unity, keeping an eye on that as well. I'm just taking second partial quickly on the TQQQ traders, stop loss on the entry, okay? So I just took a little bit more profit off on the TQQQ, and I'm still holding SNY. And yeah, I keep an eye on MU, and my entry would be only over 434.28 indeed. CRWV, okay, it's not on my list today, unfortunately, Humble Ninja, but thank you to raise this. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we should watch it. I think we should just watch it, maybe for reversal, something like that. Looks amazing. SPY triple Q fighting. So I took a second partial around 51, 15, 20 on the TQQQ. SNY still in the play. WDC, SNDK, you know, they are moving quite big now. And you want to take it for a reversal over 305. I think it's topping a little bit. Be careful. Volume on the green candles is going down. I would not take it now because of that. Guys, if you are still in Applavin, if it goes under 383, it still can be a fantastic continuation indeed. Here comes MU, as I've told you. Oh, I missed it. Okay. But I'm not sure it's going to go up. I don't know. I don't know. It's this market is so annoying, to tell the truth. There is the confirmation candles, 345 now only, or 435, sorry. 435 for the long on the MU. Yeah, I'm going to go with the MU here. SLV getting close to the 75 again. I'm still interested in SLV. Yes, Jeremy, WMT is just, you know what? I'm so interested in the earnings of WMT. It's going to be released next week, by the way. It's amazing how strong this is. Okay, the market is still struggling, big time traders. SNY I'm still keeping, but I don't think so. I'm going to keep it for too long. This is going to be highly likely loser as I see. TQQQ though, it's still moving and nothing else at the moment. I'm thinking on over 435 on the MU, but I'm a bit worried about the market direction, which is definitely more to the downside. And I still like SLV under 75. Well, now it's only over 435. 435, Buzak. And I must tell you, I'm going to take it maybe just a half share size. Let's see. Maybe Geo coming back. Stop loss on the MU should be under 432. SNY is out. SNY is out. Unfortunately, the first loser. TQQQ 5150. I'm going to be out. And I'm checking this MU. Over 435.15 is going to be my entry on the MU. Market is trying to make a reversal. And VDA again. Yes, Jeremy. It's so much stuck for me, this NVDA. I'm not sure I want to take it. I'm rather going with MU. Why my MU is not in? Okay, maybe now. So TQQQ is going to be out over 51.55. MU is in now. Let's see if it can go back to the highs. SLV get back to that 75. That's a good one. VKTX not moving, unfortunately. Nike all over the place. Unity still weak, and the triple Q still looks like as a consolidation. Traders, I'm adding to my TQQQ trade under the lows. I'm going to add. And MU is just a half share size. I am not really happy with that one. Not 2000, only 1000, I think. Okay. Okay, here comes MU. Oh no, and market is getting crazy again. So I'm adding under the low TQQQ. Okay, SLV has entered as well, traders. SLV did enter. SLV did enter. Uh-oh. And that's why I was a bit afraid of this MU. Look at that. MU, come on. That's not good. My final line, it's under 429. Unfortunately, it's going to be a loser. Ah, that's not good. One winner, one loser. But I added to TQQQ traders. And unfortunately, MU is out with a half R. SLV is in. And TQQQ second is in. I added. So on the TQQQ, I would like to see first to break the 51. And I want to take a partial around 50.90. So two losers so far. Both of them was a lower share size, thank God. SLV, it's a beautiful winner. I'm just taking a partial already on SLV. Fantastic winner on the SLV. And I'm going to move my stop loss over the entry. Very good. MU, unfortunately, that was a half-hour loss. SNY, a loss. But TQQQ, a second winner. SLV, a beautiful winner. Phew, not an easy day. HUBS checking. Ah, no, I cannot read it. Can't read it. Yes, I did. I did. In the 74.50 Buzak, I took a partial on the SLV. In the TQQQ on the second entry, I have not partial yet. I want to see a break of 51. I think highly likely we are going to 610 support with the triple Q. That's why I like it. Plugin could not make the break under the lows, but I'm still watching it. And MU, shame on you. That's why I went for just a half share size. Traders, I'm still interested in ASTS as well, but now only under 80, 85.20. I like ASTS even better, so I'm going to call it ASTS under 85.20. Looks quite good for a short. All right, traders, beautiful move on the TQQQ on the edit share size. This is a full share size again for me. And I'm ready to take my first partial on the TQQQ. Very good. Okay, here is this 50.80, which I wanted to see for the first partial. 50.83. 82, very good. I'm just taking it. I do not want to be greedy today, as I've told you. So the first partial on the edit share size done on the TQQQ stop loss is going to be for me over 51.16. Okay, 51.16. SLV first partial done, stop loss on the entry, and ASTS has not entered yet. And unfortunately, MU and SNY, these were the losers of the day so far, but still in green. So here it is, first partialing point TQQQ, ASTS, no entry yet, and SLV, it's coming back to the entry, unfortunately. It's okay. If you still have anything on the radar, please just let me know, guys. Market again just lost the small gap up and pulling back to the red side at the moment. Actually, SPY is still slightly green. Triple Q is down to the red side already, 0.36% lower than expected. Thank you, Humble Ninja. Yes, this is definitely adding for the ugly move. Actually, why I want to go? Oh, I'm in 80. Yes. Okay, traders. The ASTS is in, and I'm not going to be greedy here. I'm just taking my partial now, close to the entry, or no, close to the $1. I'm going to take 70% off. ASTS first partial done. Ooh, what a beautiful move. What a beautiful move here. Okay. So two quick winners. After two losers, we have two quick, beautiful winners. ASTS first partial done, close to 84. TQQQ stop loss is going to be reached soon because the market is crazy. TQQQ out. That was a nice cup with the second. And SLV is out too. So at the moment, what I have at the moment, only it's ASTS short. Whew, what a crazy day. Oh, I've just seen CRWV is back to the VWAP as well. I forgot to drink. Need to drink more. Nice ASTS. Close to 83 is going to be my second partial traders. And Jeremy, I'm just watching your Crocs. It's still not giving up. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, guys, I'm ready to take a second partial on the ASTS soon. And thank you for the info, Humble Ninja. I completely forgot now on the economic news, unfortunately, which is not good. Just checking Tesla. Not too much on the Tesla. No, ASTS. Should we do a second partial soon? Not yet. LYFT checking. LYFT got some bad news yesterday, as far as I remember. You know, I don't like these small movers though, but still looks weak. What I particularly don't like is the low volume. I'm not sure that this is enough to push it lower. So not my ultimate favorite. The sentiment is given. It's nice, but I think might is just going to be like a scalp, something like that. I don't know. A little bit weird when it was. Oh, and look at the daily. Maybe 13, 20, 30 is still in the run, but on the daily 13, this 13, 13, 20, it's a very strong support. Be careful with this stock. Okay, traders, this ASTS doesn't want to make this 83 yet. I'm still going to leave it, giving a little bit more room to go. Microsoft struggling. All of the big tech stocks are struggling indeed. Oh, ASTS, I just had to speak about it, and now we are getting closer to this 83 traders. Second partial on the ASTS, it's almost in. I'm taking one more partial here because on the daily I see a resistance first of all, or a support, sorry. So, and I just took 70% off, not 75. So here I'm just taking one more small partial off this 83, close to 83. VKTX, I'm just canceling VKTX, guys. It's not going to do the big move. This can be, though, a very nice mover, big mover, but seems like not today. Okay, traders, not a bad day so far. It's really a whipsawing one, which I was expecting, but beautiful calls, especially on your side, and very nice green day. I'm really going to go for these five, guys, really. I want to get these five green days in a row. UNH, oh, this is a crazy stock, Mr. Brackett, but let's see how does it look like. And you want to go for a long. I see intraday breakout. That's, hmm, let's see. I'm going to watch it here, okay? Instead of maybe VKTX, because anyway, it's not moving. I would say the formation is not bad at all. Let's see. FSLY again, Amir. Now let's see. I just passed on it because of the big daily candle. I think it was like a little bit extended. It's still extended. Also, when I was watching it first, it still made like a 60 cents. Um, maybe just for a quick scalp, but not my favorite either. The risk reward ratio and the odds are not enough for me at this stage of the day, indeed. Only just because of that. Traders, back to ASTS. So we had two partials. My stop loss is still on the entry, or actually I'm just going to put it over 85, looking in a little profit, not too much. Crocs just back. UNH not bad. I'm just a bit afraid of this stock because first of all, it can be such a crazy mover. Second, um, spready. Sometimes it's especially around the breakouts, it can be quite spready. So just watch out of that. I think I'm going to pass on it, but again, this formation looks quite nice for consolidation or for continuation. Oh, which stock I wanted to check? Unity. Oh yeah. See how Unity is doing here. It's still down 6%. Here comes AppLovin. Traders, if you are still holding AppLovin, finally AppLovin is breaking the lows. Beautiful call on AppLovin, guys. So much well done. And the SPY is still weak. Triple Q still weak. ASTS on 83. Still can continue so nicely. MU, you look weak. You look really weak. NVIDIA breaking down. Tesla, oh my goodness, wow. It's going to be another sell-off morning, seems like. Netflix broke the $80 level. Guys, look at that. It was not on my list. AMU is breaking. Hood on the lows. What is with Bitcoin? Where are you, Bitcoin? Ah, broke down. 68 again. Okay, traders, we will see a continuation on ASTS. Fantastic trade on the ASTS. Beautiful calls. And I'm just going to move my stop loss over 84 and not touching it anymore. 610 is getting close on the triple Q. 610 can be quite of a stronger support. On the SPY, I see 692 first and the 690 definitely second, which can be like a temporary bottom, or let's see. But actually this day, it's like a rinse and repeat of yesterday. The difference is that yesterday, the gap up, it was a little bit more bigger gap up. SMCI is in red as well. STX 11%, crazy. SNDK, I wanted to check too. SNDK still looks strong, guys. Look at that. SNDK still looks strong. How about MSTR? Guys, if you go with the FSLY for a scalp, as I've told you, it can be good for a scalp, but over this 15. But I'm not expecting such a huge move because of the daily ATR for me. It seems like a bit done around this 1560. So I would go, if you took it over this 15, Amir, just for a scalp again, this would be my position management at least. Oh, beautiful ASTS, good. So ASTS, again, I'm just moving my stop loss over 84 and let it run. Already at 5%, but very slow. Apple almost 2% down on the Apple traders and 270 coming on the Apple. Look at that. weakness. Okay. Checking the news quickly. I did not have a chance to really take a look at these numbers on the existing home sales. Wow, it's much lower than expected. 427 million was the previous one, 416 was the expectation, and the updated fresh data is 3.91. Whew, that's much lower. And still 30-year bond auction at 1 p.m. This can move the market sometimes as well. So if you are going to stay trading, watch out around this 6 or 1 p.m., which is 6 p.m. for me here in Spain. Okay. SPY triple Q struggling on the lows again. Ooh, UNH is flying. Nice call over this prima or no, what was that? Intraday breakout over this 278.50. CRW not strong anymore. Eplawin struggling on the lows too. Now let's see whether the market can make a little pullback from here. 692 level on the almost on the SPY, 611 so far on the triple Q, but still quite of a weak sentiment on the market. If you took FSLY traders, I would take a partial here and then just, put your stop loss under 1520 and it can go. And very well done. Whew, UNH is flying. That's a big mover, as I've told you. Okay, guys, actually, I was trading a bit too many in this first 45 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to go for more. ASTS last shares are still here, but over 84, I'm going to be out. Overall market, again, a big drop. It especially started green and so far red, especially the triple Q I'm talking about now. And if it's breaking the lows, I can imagine even to go under the 610 and might go back to yesterday's lows. But the volume is quite low on the market, and this is what I was expected. And don't forget again, tomorrow CPI numbers, first of all. Second, Friday before the long weekend. So even tomorrow is going to be quite interesting. And I'm out of ASTS. So no trades at the moment, traders. Only 2 losers today, but 4 winners. It was 4 winners. Let me just check the field orders. Okay. And of course, I am much more interested in your day. How is your day today? It was not an easy day, guys. Don't misunderstand me. I'm really happy that we had fantastic calls and everything. But I must tell you, this was not an easy day at all. So how is your trading day so far at least? So I'm going to have a green. This poll, it's anonymous, guys, so you can just answer anonymously. Red, maybe you did not trade because it was like a really volatile, or even just break even, which is not a bad outcome of a day like that. Okay, so here is the poll. I would be really grateful if I could see your day so far. How is it doing? Wow, beautiful call on UNH. Well done. Okay, so ASTS out. SPY desperately trying to push back at least to the VWAP. Yeah, SNDK needs, and I was watching SNDK too, whether it just can make this reversal. But you know what? Might I would not take it under 660, or maybe just with a half share size and adding over 660, because the 660 level seems like a very strong, very strong resistance for me indeed. So let's just check it there. No, market reversal, no reversal. In the meantime, 64% in green. Very well done. 36 in red. Sorry, guys, for the red day. But as I told you, it's not an easy day at all. And I must tell you, again, I'm always telling you, red days are the part of trading. You just cannot avoid it. It's the part of being a trader. It's another fact how you can accept the red days. It's not easy. I know. I was in your shoes, indeed. But but the most important thing, it should be like a small red day, like always a manageable red day, not a big one, and never, 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 get pushed to revenge trading, over trading, or anything like that. These were my completely typical mistakes when I started trading, especially revenge trading. Like, no, it's not easy, but if it's a manageable one, it's still okay. So if you want to share with us how your day is doing so far, we are really happy, and especially me, to see how is it doing. In the meantime, traders, I still see a plowing week. Actually, let me just check the daily chart better on this plowing under these lows. Yeah, 380. It's a quite of a strong support. But if it's breaking it, this can still go lower. Look at this uploving. Looks like it's a real continuation pattern. I'm not going to take it anymore, and this is maybe just good for a scalp, but that looks interesting for continuation. Market so far trying to pull back. Okay, interesting that no one is on break even, and everyone traded. I'm very happy that everyone traded indeed. That's interesting that no one is in break even. Hmm. Okay, traders, by the way, if you are interested in the TEFS one-step challenges and funded accounts, like instant funded accounts, what we have offer with fantastic services, for example, private mentoring with me, then please just go to our website and look around. And if you have any questions regarding the services, trading, anything like that, then please just drop me an email. It's agi@tefs.com. I'm more than happy to help you in any trading related questions. Okay, guys, so still around 60% of yours, it's in green, and the rest is in red, and no one is in break even or no trade so far. I'm just checking some more opportunities for you. I'm not going to trade anymore. Anyway, I have like 10 minutes to go. Roblox still weak. And one who called for Unity reversal? Because actually Unity, I feel like that maybe this is going to be the reversal day for the Unity. I would keep an eye on Unity, maybe not today, but tomorrow. But that looks like as a possible reversal day for that stock. It's like, come on, guys, look at that. It's just dragged down from $50 to $20 in no time. Crazy. Okay. Hood is dancing on the lows too. CRWV still can be interesting too. Look at CRWV. It's just bouncing from around the VWAP, maybe this 96 level. Daily it's an inside day though, but it was strong before. On the market, which I would watch, it's 694 on the SPY and the VWAP. And the 613 level on the triple Q, by the way. You want to short ASTS again? This reversal was quite strong on the ASTS with these green candles. I'm not sure it's going to make another VWAP reversal, Nitsan. I see what you mean, and it has entered already. So if you did enter already, then it's okay. But I think I would not take it for another short because this big reversal, it was like full of green candles, a little bit higher on volume. Chances maybe not that good. Let's see. If you are in, hopefully it's going to be continued. Just watch out on these signs. Who is continuing to the downside? It's crazy. How about coin? Think it does as well. Coin, what a drop today. Oh my goodness. You were right. I think Bitcoin is still going to go lower. Okay, market is reversing. Could not even touch the VWAP on the SPY. UNH is still strong. Uplovin weak. Let me just check this TQQQ here. Must tell you guys, if TQQQ or the triple Q is breaking the lows, I think TQQQ can be a third trade in the row. That's amazing. Okay. Not an easy day today. And you need when to stop and wait for the direction. You need to know when not to touch any stock. It's really hard, especially for the starter traders. I think it's an extremely hard trading environment. Vidice, you shorting NVDA 191, 191.27. Okay, I'm still, I don't know. Market's starting to behave a little bit crazy here. It's hands off for me now. Look at this big green candle. Might this is just a bull trap or some news. Let me just check it. Let's see some any particular news. Siemens shares. Cannot see any news. So this is just the usual crazy volatile move on the market. Nope. Okay, guys, so seems like there is a huge green candle, not a very high volume, higher a little bit, but it's going to be valid only if the SPY breaking the VWAP and the 694. And I have no trade at the moment, and I'm not going to get any more trades. Okay, so at the moment, the how is your trading day looking like? 50% of yours it's in green, 40 in red, no trade 5%, and break even 5%. I must tell you, traders, compared to the fact how hard day it was like to read the tape, I'm very proud of you. And again, next day it's a new day, new trades, hopefully a better market because CPI numbers definitely going to give the tone for the market indeed. And we will have, I think, a slightly easier day. At least this is what I'm expecting. The market now is just got into a consolidation, unfortunately, especially the SPY after it filled the gap. So now it is, I think, the time not to touch anything until the market is not showing any clear direction further, like breaking the lows or lower, I mean the daily lows, or breaking 694 higher. Yeah, I'm going to check it, Nitsan, for the next time. Usually I'm not, I do not track it anymore. I just track my profit at the end of the month, but I'm going to check it. Okay, UNH still moving higher. Yeah, I got a bit lazy on that in the recent weeks or years. So sorry. STX. Hmm. Let's just get back to SNDK. STX is still very strong. No SNDK now. WDC. WDC looks like MU. Ah, Tara, sorry. But at least you are not on the red side. It's okay. Tomorrow, I really hope it's going to be a little bit easier day for us. Thank you very much to trade with us. And traders, I think I'm going to call it as a day as well. And going to feed my cat because she's just here. I think she's hungry. Okay, guys. Yes, Paul, how long have you been trading? Well, my story is quite interesting actually because I've started to learn about this whole stock exchange trading thing when I was in the last year of the university, so like 20 years ago. And the trading when I started, it was like 18 years ago, 19, 17, something like this. But I started small. I started with options, forex. So I was trying out, what it is for me. And I ended up in stocks and on the US stock exchange at the end. Indeed. So it's a quite complicated. My road, it was a little bit bumpy. I had to learn English. I had to find good sources to learn. So actually, I'm always telling to my private mentor traders, if these opportunities and my language knowledge, I would get back then 20 years ago, I would not have needed that much time to be a successful trader. So I'm just telling you that for you guys as starter traders nowadays, you have a much, much, much more easier situation to become a professional trader with lower BJ, with much better sources, everything indeed. So for me, it was not easy. Thank you, Mr. Brackett. Cisco did. Okay, let's see. So that's why it's hard to answer, Paul, usually for me to this question. And I do not like it either because, as I've told you, compared this situation now, how many opportunities you have to become a professional trader, like in sometimes in a shorter time. It cannot be compared like 20 years ago. How was the situation, especially in East Europe, because I'm from Hungary. No ATR. Yes. Yeah. And you see, I was afraid of Cisco and this made it. SNY did not make it, but Cisco did. You never know which is the winner, right? Okay, guys, I have to run. Unfortunately, I'm really, really, really proud of you for today. Beautiful calls on your side. Don't be sad if you are in red or break even. It was not an easy day at all. As I've told you, I would expect now the market to show some direction, especially after the lunchtime, because now lunchtime is coming. Usually it's low on volume, so watch out. I'm really grateful for you to trade with me today and with the whole TEFS community, trading community. You're really good guys. If you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, especially the fantastic team behind me. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, 13th of Friday. Ooh, let's see what is going to get us, hopefully, our fifth green day in a row. Okay, I'm going to. Her name is Sushi, by the way, and she's such a big cat. I'm just going to feed her. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, everyone, and see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye.